Hey everyone. All right. We're just gonna take the hood off. Aluminum hood, super easy to take off. All-wheel drive clutches. Yeah, I imagine that is tough. This one's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's get the intake off first. Got a lot to snip off and take apart here. A whole lot. We'll start off the throttle cable. Take that off in a minute. Get the intercooler off. I turn my compressor on for a minute here. Guys taller. No, I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Nothing bolts down that. No bueno. I think I actually need to take the whole upper intake off anyway. Yeah, I do. So let's get all that.
Right now you're hearing On Your Mind by Stella, and coming in next is a track called You Know by Melanie Max.
And air temperature monitor. What else is plugged into the upper intake? Hoses, that's all tubes. Whoa, looks like I'm missing a
I found this one on
cap.
a little label compilation.
No wonder why I had a vacuum leak.
It's a pretty new label showcasing local talent.
I thought I was running kind of weird. Had a vacuum leak because I didn't have a cap on.
Definitely sounds like they've got something going on. Check out the whole compilation at
I'm going to get these 12mm out.
You're listening to Psychic Baseline with me, Victoria Rollins, and 143 please is the number to call to send a message out to the cosmos.
That's that. Pick up our ground. I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Upper intake manifold removed. Polish that while it's out. One time, never again, but I did it one time. Stuffed these with paper towels, and then it was nighttime by the time I was putting everything back together. The paper towels went all the way through the engine and out the exhaust like confetti, like black confetti. Oh my gosh. It took me forever to start it. I'm like, why isn't it starting? And then I started seeing the paper towels come out of the exhaust. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, idle. Well, these things always idle like crap. This is a 1988, and yeah, that port that wasn't plugged. Yeah, it's going to cause a massive vacuum leak. So it was running like not very great, right? Yeah. So I think I can get in here everything I need now. now. Pretty certain. This is like the main bolt I needed to get to. From the top there, that's why that intake came off. I'm glad I took it off though. All right. Whew. So now, thanks, I appreciate that, Eric. Now we're gonna go underneath, take the starter off. That's gonna be fun. I can bring you guys down there. You should check that out too. I just have to shorten everything up. Down there. Then there's also like a 12. Our 14. 10, 12, 14. Perfect. What's great about this car, it's like 10, 12, and 14 millimeters. It's like everything. Hold on, I'm going to shorten you guys up. It's raining on my parade over here. So we'll get this down here, if possible. We do it like this or something. Oh, bleeding. There's our starter.
Just calling to say that I love this show, and that's all. Thank you.
We're working up here. Getting older, you know, guys. Starting to get a little smarter. Just a little bit. You always want to make sure your battery is disconnected before you start messing with your starter, because one of these leads is hot all the time. Your battery's connected. You guys probably know that stuff, of course. Looks like I only have my air ratchet. Of course, the one that's covered is going to be our power lead. These might be 13 actually. Oh, that's bad. I always got to do that to remember. That's tightening, this is loosening. This is the only wire, other than this little starter wire, that we have to take off.
She freaks.
Actually, we'll have to take the other one off eventually too, because the starter's got to come out. The only reason the starter has to come out is to get to this bolt right here. Otherwise, I could pull this with the starter, but don't really want to. Smash up the starter anyway, so.
Freaking out.
Freaking out, man. You guys know why wrenches have this angle on them, so you can flip them each time you make a turn. You get more turns per revolution. They alternate from one flip to the other. There's our starter bolt. For this one, I'm going to have to grab a socket. Let's see. This one's got a stud on the other side. It's just a through bolt. It's not moving yet. Got some things to do with the transmission mount too, but the reason why we're taking our trans out is because I want to check my clutch. Installed it like 10,000 miles ago. Out of Texas. And it was making a crazy noise. So I want to see if it's my installation, or if it's not, then ACT is going to send me another one. It's a 6-puck clutch, so it's a different kind of clutch than what I'm used to normally having. Like a racing clutch, right? Might want to grab drive shaft, get this out of here. Cool. Oh shit, I'm leaking all over the place. Keep that in for now. Son of a gun. Get back in there. You. It wasn't leaking when the car was down. Keep that in there for now. Get back in. Come on. Get back in there. There it goes. Alright. Woo! Let's go and get our speedo cable out of here. Tuck this away somewhere. Spot here I can stick it. That's what I usually do. There we go. Put it in here. Alright. So that's out. Now I want to take off this mount. Right here. 17 of those days. These are 14s now. How do I want to do this? Transmission fluid stinks.
That was the Popular's with the crazy coming out later this month on Deadbeat Records.
Might as well just
You're
take off
listening to
the
Psychic
transmission
Baseline,
mount
and
bolt
I'm
too.
the Cosmic Operator Victoria Rollins. I'll be back again in a couple weeks, but until then, thank you for listening to another episode
that's
of
12.
Psychic Baseline. This was episode 5, and if you're new here, you can find all previous transmissions on my SoundCloud page, my YouTube page, or search for Psychic Baseline on your favorite podcast network.
This is Psychic Baseline.
You can also follow me on IG at Raw Victoria for more vibes and music. And if you can get to the West Coast this month, I'll be playing at Dirty Bird Campout Northern Nights Music Festival in the Redwoods Forest, just north of San Francisco on the weekend of July 18th. Find tickets and more event details at northernnights.org. I'm going to sign off with one from Zombies in Miami, and we'll hear a few messages from the hotline. If you have anything on your mind to share with the Psychic Baseline listeners out there,
With the
just call
13 millimeter, which is very common.
1-800-3309.
Aftermarket
The
parts
hotline is always
normally use
open, and I'll
standard
be featuring your messages on the
hardware,
next
which is
episode.
the case here.
So tune in and take a trip in the airwaves with me. Much love. Stay safe.
13. Right? Yeah. So this will
Thank you for
disconnect
hosting the
them out
psychic
from the
baseline.
transmission,
We love it.
and then we'll get the bolt. We get the nylon bolt back there. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to get underneath this thing.
I just wanted to say you're a beautiful soul, a true being, and
There we
amazing
go.
person that you are.
Let me get a 13 mil and we'll zip these out of here.
Hi, Victoria. I'd like to share a Terrence McKenna quote. Nature loves courage. You make the commitment, and nature will respond to that commitment by removing impossible obstacles. Dream the impossible dream, and the world will not grind you under. It will lift you up. This is the trick. This is what all these teachers and philosophers who really counted, who really touched the alchemical gold.
Psychic baseline. The rhythm of the cosmos brought you here. Are you ready to take the next step? Open the window of your
Oh,
mind
that is Lucy.
with a call to psychic baseline. With
This
just
is ready
one
to come out
call,
already.
you could unlock the cosmic
I
secrets
gotta get
of your
some wires off
past,
of the transmission.
present, and your future. Don't delay. Call today.
Greetings. You're now tuned in to Psychic Baseline with me, the cosmic operator, Victoria Rollins. I'm beaming down to your consciousness, orbiting just outside of Earth's atmosphere in the shadow of the moon, and for the next hour, I'll be transmitting some of the sounds I love the most. Futuristic, animalistic, immersive, beyond human, and it definitely has to move the body. I've queued up music from Dinah Summer, Joyce Muniz, and Nicole Mudaber, a new single from Sasha Rabadi, along with yours truly, and we'll also be hearing from you. Yes, you are an integral part of Psychic Baseline. Just call the hotline at 1-303-900-3309 to broadcast yourself out to the cosmos. We'll be listening to your messages throughout the show, so if you have anything to say, pick up the phone and say it. Now, let's dive into the music. In case you somehow haven't heard, Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, recently left our plane of existence to go reclaim his throne in the underworld. It's hard for some to fathom just how much influence and inspiration Ozzy and Black Sabbath have had around the world, but in my opinion, the darker, trippier, and heavier genres of music that I appreciate now wouldn't be anything without albums like Paranoid, Master of Reality, and Volume 4. So here is one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs, Planet Caravan. This is an edit by X and Ivy and Jojo Lorenzo that I always like to sneak into my sets, and you can find it on Bandcamp. Let's go.
That's cool. Like my hardware though. Oh, my hardware's in there. 8-pounds version of Black Sabbath? Yeah, that's not too horrible, that bushy. Oh, get back. These are those solid whirling mounts. Look at that nut washer on our bolts. I'm going for a world record right now. Removal of the transmission in under an hour. Let's see. So I'm going to get the transmission mounts, and then I'm going to start undoing these bolts. I can take out the top ones first. Or the bottom ones first, rather, and then leave the top ones. Provided none of them break. Should be safe. Should be safe. Yeah, this thing falls on me. It's up to you guys to call somebody because there's nobody else here right now. So let's not talk about that. Hopefully there's no car falling. Matter of fact, I might put a tire underneath the back just in case. Stinky transmission fluid up. Hey, boys. Guess we ought to get the jack underneath it, but I really need to let me do the bottom bolts of the trans first. We'll get those. 14 millimeter. Gotta turn my compressor back on. We'll get these two off first. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this tire under the car, just in case. Like that little 2 minutes of sticking these tires under the car could mean, because the thing is, my rear jacks are stuck on here in such a way. They're only on the sides. They're not like I usually do them because we took out the whole rear side. So keep that one under there. Stick that one right there. Just in case. I don't want you guys to have to call 911 for me. That would not make a good stream. While we're letting the compressor charge, I had to put a lock on my bus because someone came into my bus and stole my heat gun out of it, which is ridiculous. But they stole my heat gun. This is the next thing to finish up. I put my gauges in the other day, so those all work, and a new stereo. And this thing has 118,000 miles on it. 101,869 miles on it. That's all it has. So it's going to be redone a little bit too. Not much to do on the engine. It's been serviced by the dealer its whole life, so it's in pretty awesome shape as far as mechanically. What I want to do is paint it. I'm going to turn. See how this window is upside down? Oh, I should shut that since it's raining. Jeez. So I want to turn all the windows upside down like that. And I'll take all the windows out, take all this wood crap off of here, fill in the holes, and paint it. Because I cannot get this gold paint off. I tried to match the gold paint, you can see. Matching it's like nearly impossible, so I'm just gonna paint the whole thing, sand it down and paint it. I'm gonna get all this wood off of here though too. Might replace the wood with something else, like chrome or something. But the bottom is gonna stay gold. The bottom paint is still good. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna paint it yet. I might paint it gold again. Not sure.
Hack the system, hack the planet, hack the universe. A curse, hero warriors, in this verse. This invasion, a illusion. Beat, technology, frequency. A sacred geometry of me. Reading the poetry between lines, thighs, lips that lie, hypnotize, taste her river down under where words are our poison of choice, poetry. These old stories in a
I'm gonna go back up top.
Poetry. Movies on this beat text poetically.
Get this, Jack.
Reviews of Kit Kat. Relentless speak. Techno infinity. Just you and me. Us and them. And we. We hack the system, hack the planet, hack the universe. A curse, hero warriors in this verse. Open hardware, power, computer systems running. CPU, to the built-in line, art. Open turn on. CD space, /enter. The author turns into reality. Augmented algorithm. Connection.
Hack the universe. Guys, let me know if the audio is still working. Just got a phone call, and sometimes the audio stops when I get phone calls. Audio good? Can you guys hear me?
Hi, this is Sasha Rabadi calling in from Honolulu, Hawaii. You're about to hear my new single with Victoria Rollins, Say It, right here on Psychic Baseline. Let's go. Have a great weekend.
I'm gonna say it with my body. Just keep it going. I'm gonna say it with my body. I'm gonna say it with my body.
If you guys can still hear me, let me know. I think the audio might be off. I'm not sure though. Happened before. It's an FC. Can you tell me if you can hear me? I have a feeling that the audio is off. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. I got a phone call last night when I was streaming, and it stopped all the audio. So I was worried about it. There's the clutch. Slate cylinder. Together. So I'm not sure what's making the noise. Hopefully it's just the throwout bearing is like, the fork might not be on it correctly. I'm not sure. So just these top bolts on the transmission and we're ready to pull it out. 14 mil. Too tight.
This is Psychic Baseline, and you just heard French artist Lamadon with a track called Music.
I just gotta do the thing with my hands.
Operator Victoria Rollins. And if you have a request or anything else you want to say, give the hotline a call at 1-303-900-3309. Also, shout out to Sasha Rod for calling in with the review of our new single, Say It.
It's probably losing my motor mouth too.
That's the first
Just so I can move the engine around a bit.
Coming in next is Obsession by Zoff and Steve Gerrard with a remix treatment by Wonga. Here we go.
top one's already broke, loose. And that's our last one. My wrench is underneath the carpets.
Step off.
Millimeter and 9/16. Same. Oh, it's separating. It's separating now. Now I do have to pull the drive shaft out. And it's gonna leak stuff everywhere. Little housekeeping. You know how we do, Ray. Here, before we get started on that, I'm gonna drink a drink and have a smoke. Whew. Cut my hair. Yeah, I just went straight for the buzz cut. Usually I leave a little bit in the bang, but I'm like, I think this is all right. Got my widow's peak sharp.
From the northernmost wilderness of Canada, where I have gone on a self-discovery journey with several friends, and our travelings have led us to your signals in the cosmos.
Golly, it's hot out here. It's raining, but it's hot.
We have not previously
Humid.
discovered. And one of my friends has begun speaking in tongues. River circle, water box, skipper, bubble, single, finger, bigger, box, lever, rock.
This guy's speaking in tongues on the radio show. That's weird.
Thank you for everything.
That is odd. All right, get this thing off of me. Let's see here. Let's get this thing out of here too. Hold on, sorry. Try to adjust everything so you guys can get under the car. How do I do it? I do it like this. I don't know how I do it. Oh, that's not how I do it. Let me fix this here. Oh, I know what I gotta do. No, I don't. I had it set up pretty nice before. Oh, maybe like this. Okay. That works. Something like that. So let's get this transmission out of here, or this drive shaft rather. See how much it drains. it smells so bad. Something about the smell of manual transmission fluid is horrifying. It's already out. That's it. 17 mil. Loosen up the motor mounts here. Just in case I need to tilt the engine around a little bit, give it some flexibility. And this one. That's right, there's tubes in here. And out there. All good. Yeah, I know my way around at FT. Hey, Karma. Hi, Holly. Just getting the transmission out. You're about to be here for the best part of it. As long as I don't flop it on my head, I'll be all right. Ugh. Just gotta push it back now. Tilt that up so I can get that out of the way. And I can pry it. It's probably the best way to do it. Just pry it out. Let me get up. this over here. Looks like that quit draining pretty well, so that's good. Could bring this down a little bit. Anyway, let's just see if I can roll it backwards. Trying to point my wheels in the right direction. And it feels like I need to go up, actually. Get some tension off of it. There we go. That's better. A little pry here, a little pry there. Double check, make sure I got everything off of this. I do. I do. Get all that out of there. This out here. That's out of here. Right there. Really right there. Get that rest away. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Shoot, I don't have everything off. I gotta do this first, or else I'll never get it out. I forgot about this. I gotta take the shifter off, yo. Almost forgot about this. I did forget about it. What am I saying almost for? I did forget about it. I gotta get this off of here. So this is a hex. Let me get my hex set. Yeah, I gotta do that. Holly, just in time. No flopping that tray. Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing. That's the tough part. So I do have to bring, looking at it, I do have to bring the bottom down a lot more. It's because it's all jammed up. The reason why it's not come all the way out is because it's jammed in there. What size is this? Believe it or not, I think it's a standard. It's not a standard. Might be the one that I don't have in here. Yeah, I think it is. All right, that's okay. I got something for it. That's it. Oh, these are so loose, I could just do them by hand. Sweet. Yeah, they're not even tight. I didn't even need a tool for it. Let's turn our light on if we can. There you go.
Closing out this episode of Psychic Baseline with Mistress Barbara and Nicole Mudaber, remixed by Webba. I'm the Cosmic Operator, Victoria Rollins, and we're about to end the transmission, but Psychic Baseline will be back in a couple weeks with more vibes and messages from you.
Take all this stuff. I think I dropped a plastic piece down there.
Psychic Baseline on YouTube,
It's all right.
SoundCloud, and your favorite podcast platform. And make sure to follow me on IG at Raw Victoria and listen to my new single Say It with Sash Robati from his forthcoming full-length album. We're going to listen to a few more messages from the hotline before signing off. The hotline is always open, so call in at 1-303-900-3309 to recite some poetry, share a favorite quote, request a track, or say whatever is on your mind.
Listening to Capitol and just
So yeah, you see how it's jammed up in there like that? I've got to lower this down more. So I'll drop this portion of it down. That's why I loosened the motor mounts. You busted your hand? Oh, yeah, it happens. I'm all good though.
With just one call, you could unlock the cosmic secrets of your past, present, and your future.
Why are you keeping all the cigarette butts in the ashtray? Yeah, I know, right? It's funny. I don't litter. I don't throw them out the window. So at least you could say that for me.
I'm the Cosmic Operator, Victoria Rollins, and for the next hour, let me introduce you to some of the sounds that I love the most.
Let's see.
Tricked out, energetic,
What am I doing? I'm gonna keep you guys short.
covered in
I'm adjusting the stand right now.
It definitely has to move the body. For this session, I've queued up some fresh music from Chris Luno, Eslo, Kyle Watson, Raxon,
Okay.
Small Town DJs, and lots more.
Let's see if I can get you up here.
From you. I got some really nice messages in the last couple weeks that I'm excited to share. If you want to leave a message to be featured on the show, just call 1-303-900-3309.
What we gotta do here.
Psychic Baseline hotline is always open, so feel free to call and leave a message anytime.
We've gotta drop
Your
that.
number and identity will never be abused, misused, exposed, or sold. It's all just for fun, so dial that number now.
So we gotta bring this bottom half down, which means we just need to bring the jack all the way down.
All right, now let's get into the music.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Start this show out with one of my own. This is a song I did with Mexican artist Weirdo, whose psychedelic house beats have been featured on labels like Bird, House of Hustle, and Red Paradise.
So let's just bring this down.
It came out
Start
on
with.
his full-length album on the Memo back in December, but right now getting re-released on the triple CD compilation called EP.
And then I'll hop back up top to see if it's
Superstar Bob Sinclair.
good.
So congrats to my friend.
Once we clear it, we can pull it out.
Here is
Show you guys the separation already of the transmission.
with Inner Flight.
There it is back here, if you can see. So got a good inch already out. It's just about to pop out. But just like Holly said, the trick is to do it without busting your face. Let's do it. We need to come down a little more. There it is. See that pop? We are out. Let's drag it out of here. goes. Now, more. I wish this wheel wasn't stuck. That's it. Make sure we're clear in the top here. So right now we got to make sure that our stud, our dauber in there, can focus. That's the clutch, and we got to make sure that that stud is clear of the clutch plates. And it is. So let's bring it down. Heck yeah. This is kind of a record, I think. Kind of a record. I don't think anyone's ever taken one out this quickly from nothing. So all we gotta do is come down. That's it. Stay in there. I just recently got this transmission jack, and oh my gosh, am I glad I did. It helps out so much. Imagine trying to manhandle this thing by yourself. I've done it a few times just by hand, but it is a pain in the butt to do it like that. Gotta make sure it's not getting hung up. That's it. Now we can see what's going on with this clutch. And I might, like I said, I can get a new one if something's up with the clutch. That's it. Okay. Slide that out of the way just a bit. And this is what I want to see right here. What happened to this? Why is this not? It's grinding like crazy. It's grinding. So this is what I want to figure out here. The reason for all this stuff. Doing all this today. Might have to take the clutch plate off, but I can already see. Well, I guess that's nothing down there. Take a peek inside. Like the fins were grinding on something, like something was ripping on it. I don't know what it was, but we're gonna find that out. So these are directional. Since it's a 6-putt clutch, it's directional. Let's take a look at the throwout bearing. Looks fine. Looks like the forks are on just fine. Like clutch engages, disengages. That's fine. That's on there the way it's supposed to be.
Hi, Victoria. This is the change of the Makers Project Boundary. Just wanted to thank you for the
That's all good.
the other week.
I wonder what it is. We'll have to take the clutch out to find out.
From the astral plane, which is Tokyo in Japan. Bye.
that's what we'll do. We're gonna start taking this clutch out. That's all these bolts here. Which way is my engine rotation? It's this way, so I need to only turn it this way. Let's go ahead and get these off. Get all these bolts off and take this clutch out and see what's going on. Little by little on these clutch bolts. Stuff out of here. It's in my way. Let's go ahead and turn the air compressor back on. Let's wait for it to charge up a second. Appreciate you guys hanging out while I do this. gotta watch the flywheel. Flywheel's gonna want to pop out too, or the clutch fifth rather. Oh, it's heavy. Woo, there's a heavy one. Alright. There's our clutch plate. I don't see anything wrong, but do you see a front or back? Something was interfering here. I don't know what it was. Let's take a look at it out here. Alright. I'm gonna grab it. Alright. Turn this compressor off. So the problem was it was chattering and like grinding every time I ripped it. Look at the spring. You see the way the spring has got like grooves in it? Like the spring was spinning or turning? That's just different than the other ones. Oh, look at that spring. Okay, so yeah, I don't even know which side I had it on. Shoot, I'm gonna have to look at the video again. Did I have it on this side? Because it has a transmission side and a, see? And that's what's different about these 6-putt clutches, is this one actually says transmission side. I don't know if you can see it. Let me take my gloves off because I don't want to get this too greasy anyway. To be honest, I can just get another one from ACT as well. Like, they're pretty cool. See, it says transmission side right there. You can probably only see the word side, but transmission right above it. You guys can see that. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to rewatch the video and see which side I actually had it on. Cause I bet you I had it like this. I bet you I had it backwards. I didn't even think about that when I installed it. But now that we look at it, you can see it's most definitely like sided. It has a bigger side and a smaller side. So the grinding was probably because I had this thing flipped like this, and you can see how it protrudes out that way. And it might have been hitting, that's probably what the noise was. Right there on that spring. It was smacking that spring and wearing it down. Oh yeah, you can see the way the spring's worn down. See that? See all that fresh metal right there? Either that or that's from spinning, like the spring was spinning in there. But the spring was, yeah, definitely hitting. I think all the springs were hitting because it, whoops, sorry, it even shows it over here too. On the, see, those springs are like not supposed to be gouged out like that. So that's what this was. That's what happened there. That's cool though, at least we know. So yeah, if you're ever installing a 6-putt clutch, these like regular street clutches aren't like that. Regular street clutches, you can just put them in either way. They're universally put in. Different, you know, you can put it in each way. With these though, there's a one direction for the 6-puck, and that's what threw me off. I just wasn't experienced with them before. So, yeah. Awesome, we got it. There's grease all over my lens. Awesome! Thanks for doing that with me, guys. Freaking knocked it out the park today. Oh. 130 minutes. Well, 112 minutes. So like, under 2 hours. Got everything out. Transmission's laying down here. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what the problem was. So now I'll be able to flip this back over. I'm glad I did this. I'm gonna flip it back over, and like I said, I'm gonna reach out to ACT because I did like I wrote them or called them, and they were really interested. They're like, what is going on? Like, why would it be making that noise? And then I was like, is it directional by any chance? Does it have a front and back? And they're like, yes, actually. They had to look at the book. And they're like, yes, actually it is. I'm like, oh, geez, well, that's probably what happened then. I probably put it in backwards. Because the others don't have that. So, awesome. Well, shoot, that's about it for me. I'm exhausted now. I'll drink some good ginger ale. Yeah, I earned myself a little bit of a break, I think. Thanks everyone for coming in. What's going on with yours, Jonathan? Yeah, see, Ray, I think they're gonna, like I said, I did was calling them and talking to them, and there's not many people that have these FCs anymore. And so I'm gonna clean off this lens if I can. Not many people have these, and so it's interesting for them to like at least get some product feedback on this stuff. So there's a chance they will just send me a whole new clutch disc. Since this one, it's kind of damaged now, right? The springs are like damaged. I don't know if you can take the springs out of those or not. I'm not sure. I think it's just like a one-piece molded thing. And it's possible, I imagine. It's manufactured, so it's got to be able to get put in there, but it looks pretty molded in there. Like, you would need like a compression tool and stuff to do that. But yeah, transmission side, the side that has the big bulbous end on it. So putting it like this is the way to put it. So I imagine on my transmission I probably have some matching marks. I mean, it still worked fine and everything. It just like went, it just had this weird rattle. So I'll make sure I get all that cleaned off with brake cleaner. Well, I'll call ACT first and see if I can find my brake cleaner. But I'll call them and just tell them what happened, see if maybe they'll send me a new 6-puck. I don't need the whole clutch, like the whole spring plate. Not spring plate, but whatever this is called, the thing with the fingers. This part. It does have a little burn in it, though. A little nasty burn for probably doing a nasty burnout. But I won't need this part. This is the high pressure, the heavy duty one. I'm looking at these teeth here. The teeth are showing a little bit of funkiness. That's okay though. I think that's normal. But yeah, this is the HD, the heavy duty one. So that'd be neat to get a new one. They're like $600, but to them it's, it's nothing. They probably have bunches of them on the shelf. So, all right.
And we are currently fighting a full-scale invasion from some very unwanted forces. How are things going where you are? Call the hotline or let the psychic base know.
Well, I think that's it, guys. I won't take up any more of your time. I appreciate you all hanging out, and wish you the best. Have a great one. Thanks for joining again. Bye-bye.